capital of the country. In badminton, well, the results were there. Shikha beat Akshita 21-8, 21-6. Clinical win, Siddharth.
Absolutely clinical. That sort of a score is a story in its own. 21-8, 21-6, as clinical as it gets by Shikha, who beat Akshita, unfortunately, by some margin there.
Yeah, good all-round court movements. You need to have that court sense as well. And then the drop shot, absolutely brilliant. She was good at the net. She was good from the back of the court. Whenever she was thrown back, she always made sure that the drop shot from the back was right there to save her.
Look at that. It's an all-round performance by Shikha. We wish Akshita all the very best for the future. Moving on to the doubles then. And Shikha and Ashwini beat Akshita and Preeti. Again, a dominant display, 21-11, 21-11. Identical scoreline, straight games.
Yeah, there has to be a fair level of understanding. And that understanding comes out of a lot of practice. As they always say, the only success code is repeat mode. You need to be on the repeat mode every day. And their performance, it tells you 21-11, 21-11, there was no mercy shown.
Pretty ruthless, that performance by Shikha and Ashwini. Not only did Shikha win the singles by a margin, but tagging along with Ashwini, she has won the doubles also by some margin. Identical scorelines on the games then.
Well, yes, boxing it was. You talk about Rajni Singh beating Sheetal. Well, it was not unanimous, but 4-1 in her favour.
Rajni was excellent. She really was. Not quite unanimous, but she was definitely on her A game tonight. Rajni. Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar University, Agra is who she was representing. And then came GNDU versus Kurukshetra University. Babita Rani representing GNDU and Aarti representing Kurukshetra University. And it is Aarti who won that light fly category bout. Then Anshu versus Gulshan.
And Anshu was did not capture this unanimously. There was one judge who thought Gulshan was better, but 4-1 is a fairly good win.
I really like the bout after that as well. It was a really good one to watch. It was Sangeeta versus Shobha Kohali. Sangeeta was representing MDU and Shobha Kohali, Kurukshetra University. And Shobha Kohali won the bout by a unanimous verdict, 5-0 in the light fly category to book her place in the semi-final.
Oh, she was good. She was good both with the offensive and the defensive play. She was a good student of the game, and she was the master of the ring at the end as well. The fist pump tells you the problems at all. Now moving on to the boys, the men.
Some of the action we saw was breathtaking because the stylistic differences that we saw in every bout, especially the first three, such as this one, Harvinder Singh beating Vaibhav Shinde, unanimous verdict, he was excellent. Then came another impressive boxer from Arunachal, Heli Tanatara beat Vikas.
Siddharth and I thought it could have been 5-0, it could have been unanimous, but Vikas was able to impress at least one judge. Gurvinder beat Mukesh Kumar, and that was unanimous. There was no confusion there.
Indeed, Gurvinder Singh was again absolutely superb in the ring. Wonderful display by him. And he moved on to Lalit versus Meva Singh. Lalit, unanimous verdict, 5-0. He broke the trend of the blues, becoming the first red in this evening to take a bout.
Yeah, and we had a lot of fun covering all those bouts, and so much to learn. Not just for those boxers, but for everyone watching sport, because as they always say, you never lose. Either you win or you learn. In the 52 kilogram category, Jitendra was far too impressive on Shah Rukh Khan.
Yes, he was. And it was the flyweight. We increased the weight category, or we went on to a bigger, heavier category. And the first bout that